This morning, negotiations breaking down between women's soccer and the U.S. Soccer Federation over the fight for equal pay. Only a month after winning the World Cup to national celebration and supportive chants from fans. Equal pay! Equal pay! A spokesperson for the women telling us they entered this week's meetings full of hope and are ending them sorely disappointed, adding they eagerly look forward to a jury trial. The U.S. Soccer Federation fired back. We have said numerous times that our goal is to find a resolution, accusing the team's lawyers of taking an aggressive and ultimately unproductive approach that follows months of presenting misleading information to the public in an effort to perpetuate confusion. Members of the team met with U.S. Soccer senior officials in New York this week, continuing the fight to get paid as much as male players that began with an April 2017 collective bargaining agreement. And joining me now, co-captain Megan Rapinoe and teammate Christen, both members of the 2019 World Champion team. Thanks for being with us. And Megan, I want to start with you because it was just 5 weeks ago when we saw you there at the New York City ticker tape parade, and you stuck your neck out a little bit for the U.S. President of the U.S. Soccer, and you said, "I think he's with us." What has happened since then?
I mean, unfortunately, the talks have broke down. We did have a lot of faith and hope, and we were very optimistic that we could come together and get to a better place. And it really does take everyone. We can't just come with our demands and them theirs and not be in a position to compromise on things. But yeah, unfortunately, we're here.
I know you can't go into many specifics, but the big question is, how did it break down so quickly?
I think, it's quite simple from our perspective. We want to be paid equally. And that just means that when we show up to a game, that we get compensated the same way that a man would for showing up for the same game. Because on this issue, there is no social equality for women without financial equality.
In a statement, U.S. Soccer says it's undaunted in our efforts to continue discussions in good faith. Would you go back to mediation, or is that off the table right now?
I don't think for us anything's ever off the table. If and when and ever they are willing to have a conversation about equal pay that starts there and goes forward, as Christen was saying, we're always open for that.
So you're waiting. It's their move.
Yes,
right now. That's where you are. Now, some players for other teams, as you know, have boycotted games. You're in the middle of a World Cup victory tour right now. Of course, the Olympics are less than a year away. What is the next step here for you all?
I think we're very confident in our case, in what's transpired. It's actually about women everywhere being treated equally and respectfully in the workplace. And so if that means that we're going to go to trial, we're going to do that, and we're going to do it very confidently.
Will you accept anything less than what you just said?
We won't accept anything less than equal pay.
What has been the response you've received from your fans?
I think our fans are very supportive. I think people in general are very supportive. In 2019, I don't think equal pay necessarily is a novel idea. I think people, see how successful we've been, and I think that they think we should be compensated for that.
What if you lose? Do you have a plan? That trial, when you go to trial?
I think you're asking the wrong people. What if we lose?
What is that?
It's not our mindset generally of how we approach things.
It is that
touche. I think that's a really good place to end. I love your spirit. Megan Rapinoe, Christen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Some laughter there, but it's true. They really don't know what it's like to lose.
And you really see the resolve that they have, and they've gotten support not only from their fans, but some of the sponsors, the financial sponsors of the game. Procter & Gamble gave these ladies money, each of them, to try and make up for that wage gap. So
and I love when they said, 2019, equal pay for women should not be a novel idea.
And we shouldn't, a lot of us believe, still be talking about it.
Right.
But
we are going
to.
The fight continues.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.